Hey man, let me speak on this 22 with Sauce Walka real quick because it's getting to a point where it needs to be some understanding and clarity on this stuff with these outsiders and these thinking they could speak and raise their voice and say they'll squabble and fade. And that's just them throughout the years feeling it out to see how far they can get away with it. Because it done got to the point now, I seen that platform promoting and pushing this white out of Florida, and they all be click tight with they little lines where the white on the song saying nigga and rapping, he hangs with the federal rapper that cooperated on his guys who had to just turn himself in recently for a violation. Then No Jumper is also a platform that's on federal paperwork. And when the feds asked him for information, he gave them what they needed. But you not fade no nigga at all. You not family. You not one of us. Yo, it's Big Ant, the spokesman, man. We back. Another edition of Urban Politicians TV, UPTV. Make sure you stay on your pivot at all times, man. Had to come tap in. This old Adam22 has decided to jump out there and diss me, Urban Politicians TV, Big Ant, for speaking and telling the truth and nothing but the truth about the things that he do. As that clip y'all just watched right there is what I put up on my Instagram page the other day after I seen the stuff with him and Sauce Walka going on. And I had put that up after I had already dropped the video about Sauce responding back to him. And I was just referencing the things that I had been seeing happening that made me say, hey bro, all that old fade talk, acting like you with us, like you one of us, I don't rock with it. And y'all heard me say right there, that is a platform that is in federal paperwork. It is a federal platform because they are watching, which they watch everything on the internet, let's be clear here, but everything that they watch on the internet is not part of actual documentation in cases being used in courtrooms and indictments and things. And then also, they don't come talk to all of us who have platforms out here, and we don't provide them the information that they ask for, like Adam22 and his lawyer has in the past. As he said, he's handed over exactly what they asked for. But he came on my comment section and said, laughing my A.O. off, I never spoke to the feds, you a lying A.H.O. Now, first thing first, I didn't say that you spoke to the feds. That's not what I said in that video because people started tagging him in it. I didn't tag Adam in that video, y'all, either, because I was talking to my audience. I don't care if he saw it or not. But I seen people sending it. You know, you got the arrows on Instagram. Then some people tagged them in it as well in the comments. Now, let's get one thing straight. I didn't say you talked to the feds. I said they asked you for some information, and you made sure that they got that information they asked for. What are we saying here? So where's the lie at? I said exactly what you said, and you have it on video yourself.
Shouts to the monks.
But while I'm in my house, I'm playing poker on my computer, a guy comes to my front door, and I didn't actually even know, but my girl was communicating with him through the box in the front of our house with the camera. She texts me. She says, a dude is here from the FBI, and basically he's trying to serve you with a subpoena. And so she told him, like a ride or die would, she told him, Adam's not here, and he's off at work or whatever. I forget what she told him. And so I immediately hop on the line with my lawyer. I say, what should I do? I don't want to, handle this situation wrong. Over and over and over, I've sat down with rappers or whoever who tell me about situations in which they dive a more complicated situation than it appears to be.
Well, isn't that when this
gave it to him though?
Isn't
we did hand it over? Yeah.
Isn't this when that that
was it?
I mean, really, like.
So it's safe to say you the feds.
I'm happy to help the feds with talking about a document that we have previously discussed on here over and over, and which doesn't implicate anybody that I know or whatever. It's not like I know about Big U doing something illegal. Big U did something perfectly legal by sending over a document to us asking us to remove a piece of content. Now, for the record, it doesn't mean that this means that there's a full-scale investigation. It's pretty unique, pretty interesting.
It's fascinating.
Having the feds holler at you for the first time ever, even though I didn't communicate with them at all, like just the fact that my lawyers were having this conversation was just kind of.
Didn't they say they was listening to pods? Didn't the feds say they was listening to podcasts?
So,
not just No Jumper. I think all of the podcasts.
I mean, I don't know necessarily. The only thing I know is that when the conversation was happening about whether Brick Baby should get bail or not, that his bail rejection letter was basically like listing off a bunch of different stuff that he had said on the podcast, and they had the image of him with a blick hanging out of his pants on the podcast the night before they caught him. So for sure that was,
and it's, I mean, I don't know, it's up to, like, is it incumbent upon you to like check that? I don't know, but that shit was crazy.
Now this is for educational purposes, y'all. We're just documenting facts of things that died already, things that were said already out of his own mouth. He was more than happy to work with them, more than happy to give them what they asked for. What's wrong with that, Adam? I mean, you were being the good guy that you are. I mean, this is who you are. This is what you do. This is what you own. Just keeping it all the way 100. And that's why I said this is the guy telling us who gonna run fades, and this is the guy that's gonna talk to 4 Extra that way. And then also you called me a HO. That's the lie, because I've never been one of those at all in life. And then also, your wife is the one who sells herself that for money. She's the one that does these things and does sexual acts for money. You know what I'm saying? So when you tell me that, I'm like, it seems like you're lying on me twice in this comment right here than me lying on you when it's directly on camera right there. Now, this kicked off because of the stuff with Sauce Walka. I saw him responding. I saw Sauce Walka responding. I didn't see Adam's initial comment, but one of the things Sauce Walka had said, he was like, hey, Adam made comments, I guess, about his financing and supposedly about Sauce's money. And I don't care about that money talk. I don't care who got the most money. I don't care how much money Sauce got. I don't care about how much money Adam got. That don't mean nothing to me. But when I heard it be that he was questioning him being a streamer, or was he going to make it as a streamer, it's just been one too many times where I've seen Adam put out a context of him like he's had say-so in people's value and what they're going to do in the future, and questioning how many viewers they got on stream. And I don't like that type of convo, because who are you to say that? Everybody got to start from somewhere. Now, you could have that opinion, but then I got a right to say, well, hold on, bro. That don't make no sense to me, because dog just got started, and whether he need money or not, who cares? It's another way to create revenue and things of that nature. But he jumped out there with that, and I was like, I'd have seen him speak on Charlamagne contract. It's like every time somebody having something going when they try to do something in the media game or they get a deal, he go question it. And then he did the same thing with Joe Budden, trying to downplay Joe Budden value on his platform. And then we come to find out Joe doing $1 million plus a month off of one platform alone. And I'm like, who is Adam to dictate the value in this game? And I don't like it. Then when he starts talking about the fade stuff, fam, we know you're going to play victim and stuff get real. Since when do we start letting people who didn't grow up where we grew up at, didn't grow up like us, not own what we own, and will go and corrupt? Like, what are you talking tough for when we all know that you're not tough? I don't like that. I don't like that tone. And then at the same time, I seen just recently they was promoting Steve Will Do It, saying the N-word in the music. And I'm like, what is this? Why are y'all pushing this? Why are y'all promoting that? Steve Will Do It hangs with the other federal artist, 6ix9ine, who is corroborated on guys who's on documentation of giving people up. All of this hogwash and disrespect to us, I don't understand why I got to explain why it concerns me when I hear you talking about fades. Now, if you want to get in the boxing ring with them, that's that. But what I'm not going to do is play dumb, play naive, and play fake. Like, if I was to go out here and I'm just whooping on a white dude in a squabble, other white dudes ain't gonna be like concerned, like, hey, I need to help and jump in that situation, or any race. Let's keep it 100. And me being a brother, I'm not finna sit back and watch Adam fight Sauce one-on-one. It ain't happening. You way too big for Sauce. I don't care if he said it first. You're not getting a fade with him around me. I'm getting in it. It is what it is. Same thing with 4 Extra. I said that before. If I ever saw him hit 4 Extra, I don't like even speaking on 4 Extra having a messed up hand, when you would have never said it when he had both. That's just why I stand with this thing, bro. Keeping it all the way 100. And I see the gaslighting in this conversation. And this was after I had already dropped the video where I saw the clip him saying, Sauce, you had this many viewers. Wasn't nobody watching your platform. I got this many viewers. Fam, you've been on the internet forever. Then you got a platform with 4 million subs. I wouldn't compare my streaming viewers to somebody who just started streaming 2 weeks ago or a week ago. That don't make no sense at all. But y'all let these dudes spread this nonsense, push this propaganda. All I said is, hey, I don't like the tough talk. I don't even like when people who didn't come from this, not a part of this ain't in their history, this ain't how they came up, who not playing by the same codes and rules and guidelines as us, raise their voice at me even in my lifestyle, in my culture, and things that I know that they gonna use they card on, like, hey, I can play this white boy stuff and get away with this and get away with that. Nah, not me. I just gotta speak on it. It's just educational, bro. That's all it is. Tell me what y'all think. And also, we do got the Urban Politicians TV Patreon going up right now. I'm dropping content on there. We working it out. Go to the app. They have a Patreon app. You can get it there, or you can go to the website, Patreon, search Urban Politicians TV. I had a link in the descriptions for that. You can follow it and join it for free. But when I drop the exclusive content on there, you will have to be a member. It's $5 a month for the first tier. The second tier will be $10. Those are just going to be exclusive, more raw, more uncut videos on topics that I couldn't get here to YouTube. And the only place you will be able to get them at is on Patreon. Still going to be uploading everything, a lot of stuff on YouTube, but certain stuff that I want to cover that I think just a different conversation, we're going to have that over there on the Patreon. It's by choice, not by force. It's on you if you want to join it. We got more coming, more videos, all that. 1,000 for shit show. Stay on your pivot.